No matter what the records are, East-West is usually a great game.
Yeah, you talk about the friendship to see the West team there being announced right now. East getting ready. A lot of these guys played weight ball together, went to different, maybe even same junior highs together, and they get a high school, they end up on the other side of the street from one another. So no matter what the record is, you've got to throw them out tonight. Look for a great game.
Well, a couple of factors may be seen move to the middle of the year as the rest of the West team comes in. The first, of course, was because it was a Thanksgiving day and because it was right at the end of the year, with playoffs expanded the way they are, you start the playoffs the second week in November, which jeopardized the East-West game. For that reason, they wanted to move it to the middle of the fall. And we'll go into some other ideas. But Tom, tell us a little bit about Lincoln Financial.
Well, today's pregame show is brought to you by Lincoln Financial Advisors. Keeping more of what you have is a matter of careful planning. Easy to say, smart to do. But how? We'll help you examine your objectives and analyze your needs. We can help you find ways to make your money work harder in order to make your future even more comfortable. You might even be surprised at how good your future will be. Helping you achieve your financial goals is our job. Call John Malloy at 800-292-0408 for an appointment, and let's get started. Securities and investment advisory service offered through Lincoln Financial Advisory Corporation, a broker, dealer, and registered investment advisor. Insurance offered through Lincoln affiliates. Lincoln Financial Group is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and its affiliates. Thank you.
Very good. Very well done. I couldn't have done that. I'll tell you what, the other reason, we talked about reasons, of course, with the playoffs. The other reason, and it's an underlying reason, is the growing rivalry between Central Bucks West and North Penn. Everybody's looking forward to that game. It's going to be televised throughout the state. It's going to be a big game, and they moved that to the last game of the regular season.
Well, Mike Pettin Jr. versus Mike Pettin Sr., what a great matchup. Everybody looking forward to tonight. But, you can't look past these type of games. West heavily favored. East just trying to come in, get on stride, hopefully be able to sneak in here and get a game from West. West comes in, two-time state champions, 36-game winning streak. We know back in 1988, in that tie, East put a nick in that winning streak back then, was at 54 games, right. Eventually got beat the next year by O'Hara. Those are that game won. Those are the kind of things you're looking at tonight. If East is able to come up with some big plays and get up early. But again, we know what CBW is all about: discipline, hard work, and it's gonna be a tough night.
West has been a little bit softer and defense in the post. That's not to say that they're soft. It means they've been scored on a little more than usual. I'm sure the coaches have looked at that and they've talked about that. Mike Terry's worked on it, and they really want to come out here and make a statement tonight against East. For East, they want to come out there. They got to surprise us. They have to play an almost perfect game. West, on the other hand, they've got all the tools. You're talking about this before we went on the air. You've got Oriole at quarterback, an experienced quarterback. You've got good receivers. You always have that big line. And then you have the go-to guy, Justin Scott.
Got Picotti, you got Dave Camburn, who's really come on as a player, really, really done. You got Matt Carey, a big senior linebacker, caught his first pass in 2 years as a tight end, as the first year, so he becomes a weapon. And for East, you got a young crew, Bobby Holmes, a fullback, Josh Felicetti, a quarterback, Mike Zopp, a young crew, learning, getting better every week.
And we stand now and wait for the national anthem.
TSM brings you 12 weeks of hard-hitting, sod-in-your-face, mud-in-your-eye high school football action. Tune in this Saturday and Sunday for this week's matchup, only on TSM, Channel 24.
girls so I can get it. Sometimes everything just comes together.
Athletes for East and West are coming to the middle of the field, and of course the seniors all standing on the sideline as well. This is still the East-West game. The one advantage you have of doing it in October as opposed to in the season.
All right, gentlemen, great night for a good football game tonight. Home teams in blue. Listen to the visiting team in white. Central Bucks West. I have a Big East coin here tonight, gentlemen. We have heads, we have tails. We have heads, and we have tails. CB West, you're going to call the toss in the air. I'm going to catch it. Call loud enough so your umpire, Mr. Cleanser, can hear you. Gentlemen, that's a head. Your choice. You would like the ball. Which goal you want to send?
East is one of the toss.
Come around here. Come around here for me, CB East. Hold still for me, big guy. CB East has won the toss. They will receive. CB West will defend that goal and kick up. Gentlemen, let's shake hands and let's play ball.
So, Central Bucks East, as you heard, won the toss. They elect to receive. They will get the ball to start off. Tonight, East is the home team, so we are in the stands right above the East team. And both teams will come to the center field for the traditional beginning game handshake. It's one on ever since the East-West games have been played. And we have seen some great ones, Tom. We've seen some, you've been in some. I mean, it's been just always a battle. We have the game you talked about where they tied, where it looked for all the world like East is going to go in and score. That was the game where Moylan went down, Buddy Gilbert had to go in at quarterback. They had all sorts of trouble, did West. East, I think their quarterback got hurt also. They went back and forth. East had a gimme field goal shot with about 20 to win, and a huge sack back around the 30-yard line, and the field goal was attempted at 20-yard line. Instead of a chip shot 20-yarder, it was a 33-yarder, and his shot sailed wide. Never forgot that game. And then we had the other one with a 2-point conversion at the end of the game where Bob Lang was doing it. He was the only one in the stadium, I think, who knew the ball had been caught. So it's a tremendous, no matter what the records have been. Yeah, Chris Cleveland, I remember he was the one who caught the ball. Of course, he's on the West staff now. But this has been a great rivalry regardless of the records. Because if you look at the records, you say it's been all CB West. They've won
27, 2-1.
Right. And East has not won in 83. Right. I was going to say about 15, 16 years. But I'm telling you, it still is a great game.
Tied in 88.
But that's the game we talked about where they missed the field goal at the end of the game.
1 in 79. Supper Tony was the head coach, right? And they won the Bucksmont with Kozak and Stan Savage, Brady's team. In fact, Larry Green had that team back as TSM did that game when they played Count the Rock. Had all the guys, they honored him. That was a great East team.
It was a great East team, no question about it. But now it's 1999. We're going to party like it because we're getting tired. Great game, CB West, CB East. East has already taken the field for the Patriots. Number 43, the Nick Mellors.
Nick Miller was hurt last week, back this week. One of the guys that are missing tonight, a great kid, had an opportunity to coach him in baseball, Brian Tingle. I'm told he's not going to play tonight. He's been a big player on offense and defense for East. And he's not going to play, and that's unfortunate because East could really use him tonight.
You know, I watched Josh Felicetti earlier this year against Penn State. He's got a good arm.
He's very good arm, very good athlete, has a lot of mobility, and very smart player. Can make plays on the run, and a very heady player. East needs him to have a big game tonight to have some chance to win this game.
Bobby Cumberly will tee the ball up
at the 40-yard line.
Just about ready to get underway. A single setback is Mellors, standing at about a 13-yard line right now. Whistle blows, we are ready for football. Cumberly approaches the ball and he hits it. It's a high end over end. It's going to sail back, and one of the upbacks is going to take it around the 14-yard line, and you won't get away. Carrying the ball, that was Mike Taylor.
Mike Taylor, one of the captains of the team, has hurt us a couple games during the year. He's playing nice, takes it back.
And one of your favorites on the tackle, Ryan Blumgren.
He played on one of my weight teams. Great kid. We know the name history from West football. He's the last of them. There aren't any more. Actually, there's a nephew of the Blumgrens, Danny Blumgren. He's got a couple sons that'll play here someday. But Ryan's the last of the Blumgrens that we know.
Back to the aisle, first down. Felicetti hands off and going absolutely nowhere in the carry. Mark Hughes, as he looked like he hit his own man going into the line. He might have had some room, but he slowed down by his own lineman being pushed back.
Angela Polina, great job on the D-line. Stand his guy up, and what they teach you is if you can't make the tackle, try to drive your man into the ball, and that's what he did. Is Hughes is coming into the line, he runs into the back of one of his own players, but that's because Polina pushes him back into the play. A great defensive play, and a yard loss on first down for East.
Loss of a yard, ball down back to the 20-yard line. Back to split behind Felicetti. And the handoff goes and losing more yardage. It looked again like it was Taylor on the carry. And the offensive line just not able to get any penetration to CBW's tough D-line.
Ryan Callahan, number 84. You got to love this kid as a linebacker. Has great pursuit, great energy. You're going to see him fly to the ball. You see him there, stuff that hole. And East now has run 2 plays and lost a yard on each play. Look for Josh to put the ball in the air. His favorite target has been Jason Ware. Jason Ware comes in as one of the top receivers in the area. Jason, let's see, he's got in 6 games, he's got 16 receptions for 203 yards and a touchdown.
Back split, man in the slot on third down and 12. Back to pass. Oh, my quarter throws. He's got a man. He's hit him. He's just short of the first down. And I believe that was Jason Ware on the reception. But the West team would not allow him to get the first down. A well-delivered ball, though, Tom.
Josh does a good job. Throws the ball over top of his ear. Throws it over his top of his ear. You see there's good flight on the ball. Ware catches it, but good defensive back play there. 24, an additional hat in there for West to save it. That's Ted Kenyon, and he saves the first down, and East is going to punt.
East has got to punt the ball. Unfortunately, it was 3 and out on the first possession. Off my punt. Not much pressure. Good high spiral coming up for the ball and taking it. No fair catch on the play and carrying the ball up to Giacomo, and Giacomo will go close to midfield. It looked like he was going to call for the fair catch. He did not. And the punt was a nice high punt by Brian Davis, who was the kicker on the play. But Giacomo caught it in the middle of a crowd. I'll tell you, he's just the guts of a burglar.
Giacomo is such a good athlete. Very strong lower body. He's got legs of like a 25-year-old guy. Obviously, all these West kids lift. They lift a lot, and they're very strong. But still, has just been a monster player. He's had to step in on at quarterback when Oriole was hurt. Had a big game. Very versatile. You see him do a lot of things well tonight.
Double wing. Single set back with Picciotti. Mike Oriole, the quarterback. Now man in motion. Handoff goes to Picciotti. He's to the 45. You won't get much, and a good defensive hold by the CBW led by number 43. And that was number 43, Nick Mellors again. And that was a real good play there. Picciotti never got a chance to get out. Let's take a look at that one more time.
Wait, look at Mellors. Keeps his outside arm and his outside leg free. He never lets the defensive guy get to him. Strings it out. Up comes bench. Up comes a couple more guys. Number 40 in there also for East. That's Mark Hughes. Mark's going to play both sides of the ball tonight. A big first defensive play for East. They've got to have that adrenaline going tonight.
Split. On 2nd and 10. No gain on that play. Man in motion. Back to pass. Rolling right left is Oriole. Oriole looks. He throws it over the line. He's got a man. Can't quite get to the ball. They throws the ball. Ted Kenyon. He couldn't get to it. And we'll bring up 3rd and long. So East has looked pretty good in defense so far, Tommy.
Pat Sheeran, good job in his DN spot. Good pressure on Oriole. Makes him kind of throw off balance. They wanted Camber and deep, but the safety and the corner had a deep and inside position on it. They totally took that play away. And here's a big 3rd down play for East. If they could hold East West on their first series, you got to figure that's a positive for them.
Especially when it's on the east side of the field. 3rd down and 10. Single setback passing look. Giacomo slotted to the left side. Man in motion. That's Lumber. Rolling to the left. Pumping. Look, he's got a lot of room to run. Oriole's going to get close. He's going to get the first down on the spin. They cleared out that left side. It was a run all the way. Oriole did a good job of pumping to freeze the linebackers for a second, and that pump gave him the first down. I believe they're probably going to measure for it. No, he's got it.
Well, you know, deception is the greatest part of football. Mike Oriole, there was talk in the offseason, you know, maybe he's not the guy for quarterback because he can't run. But, you know, he just shows it there. He can run. He's a tough kid. We know Mike Oriole from basketball and QL. Real tough competitor. There, they take you by surprise. They let him run the football and he gets the first down.
Baxter in the eye. Now they switch. Giacomo moves into the eye. And it is Giacomo with the ball. He's got the ball out over the 35 to the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
And the Bucks will get about 5 on that carry. It will be second down. Let's make it second and 4.
This portion of our game is brought to you by Montgomery Cycle Center. Take some time to visit them. Their new location on Route 309 in Hatfield.
It is a beautiful new location. You know exactly where they're located. It's a great spot. 4-yard gain by Giacomo on the carry, makes second down and 6. Oriole under center. Long count, hands it off to Picciotti. Picciotti over the 30, down to the 26-yard line. He'll be close to another first down. That's just simple power, Tom.
Now, what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to get East to get 9 or 10 guys in the box because they want to take away that power game. And then you know what they're going to do. They're going to play action off of it and then try to go up in the air to get some points.
There's an official timeout for something. I don't know if they have trouble with change or something, but no, they're going to measure. That's what it is. It's not a first down. They're going to measure for the first down. That's what it was.
And we got to say something good about these King guys. Don Kinder over there. Donnie Kinder, for those people that don't know, has been doing the East and West game for 10 or 15 years. I know he's going to correct me. He's going to tell me the exact many years, but he's been doing it a long time. Take our hats off to Don because he's a great guy. I appreciate what he does.
And you know what they say, Shane is only of course, he is a very strong win to East of that.
And it looks like they're going to be that short of a first down.
So it'll be third down and very short, and you got to figure Orioles can go behind the line, center, or give it to Picciotti, depending on what you want to do. You know, they talk about Oriole not being that starting runner, so that anytime you quarterback a state championship team, you're doing something right. Third and real short. They hand off close to Picciotti. He's got the first down just on power. Actually, the left side of the line and push the East team back, trying to hold and do his thing. East gets the first down. He gets another couple beside that. Moves to the inside the 25 to the 23. It'll be a first and 10 for CBW West. It's 7:05 to go in the first quarter. No score in the classic East West fight.
Right. So those guys up front for West tonight: Nick Daly, number 60, Bobby Bowser, 68, Mike Wilkins. We'll get a couple more of them as we go, but big part of this offense. A lot of times it's the backs you hear about, but those offensive linemen do a job.
It is Oriole and a keeper. He's around the left side. He's got a lot of blocking in front of him. Oh, makes a nice cut inside and they get hammered down at about the 15-yard line. They'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
And again, they just get out there. It looks like they're going to pitch the ball. They put it under the arm, run tough, get 8 yards. And West is just running power football right now. Darren East to stop them.
Well, they're clearing out the left side. The two big plays where they went off the left side, but the Blumgren took the keeper. They had that whole left side cleared out. There was not a tackler for the 6, 7, 8 yards before Oriole finally had to evade someone. He did a good job on them. Second and about 2. Handoff goes to Picciotti. He'll dive forward to be very close to the first down. Get inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. And it is a first down for CBW. This is methodical. Nothing magic about it. Just smash mouth football. Hit them hard. Make the line do their thing. And what this does, it rolls the touchdown. But more than that, it'll tire out a defensive team.
Tire them out and discourage them too, because as they chip away at the yardage, you think to yourself, how do we stop them? And no matter what kind of defense you put in there against them, they get yards.
First and 10, it goes to Picciotti. Picciotti inside the 10, down over the 7, the 6-yard line. Dustin Picciotti. Great power, also jumps over a tackler, gets down close to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and about 4 for the first down, 5 for the touch.
Dustin, a good athlete. Here you see it on the replay. Gets a little hurdle, just keeps chugging. Tackled there by Taylor again. Taylor having a big first quarter for East. Despite the push and the power of West, there's still no score. East still got a chance. They maybe look for a turnover here if they can get one. They need it.
Pichotti single setback. It goes to Pichotti. He's to the 3, dives down to about the 2. He'll be close to that first down again. And again, this team has been blessed over the past several years in having a big running back. When they get inside the 10-yard line, nothing fancy, nothing exceptional. You just give it to the horse and let him run into the line.
6'3", about 235, 240. Dustin, very strong. Maybe one of the strongest players on the team. And just a great athlete. You saw him hurdle that guy in the last play. So he'll hurdle it, make an athletic play, and then he'll run you over.
He'll be about a half a yard shy of the first down, so he'll make a third down and about a half. And again, you just got to think they're just going to hand it to Pichotti. And if you're CBS, you got to be selling out here. You got to be up on that line. If they're going to play action and do anything like that, so be it. But you just got to gouge the middle of that line and try and hold Pichotti up. West, you want to give the ball to Pichotti because it works. But you're always going to have a keeper by your Orioles who go around one of the sides, too.
These captains this year are Mike Taylor, Nick Mellors, Anthony Green, and Chris Young. Those guys fine leaders of this team this year.
There we go. Oriole, a single setback of Pichotti, 3rd and short. It goes to Pichotti. He's got 3, he's got the touchdown. And it was a real simple push off the left side. Central box West. With 4:42 to go in the first quarter, draws first blood, and they lose 6-0.
And that touchdown was brought to you by Holbert. That fine automobile place down there on 611. For a great deal on a new CBW, of course, an Audi from Holbert Motor Cars on 611 in Warrington. Since 1954, the Holbert family has been finding the kind of personalized attention that you expect to receive from the family. Stop in today and tell them Tom White sent you.
Please, Bobby Tomoli can send you too, because he can send the ball right through the uprights. He did out of Phil DiGiacomo's hold. And with 4:43 go in the first quarter, it's West 7, East nothing. Tom, if you're East, you're looking and saying, well, we made 2 great plays in the first 2 defensive plays, had them 3rd and 10, and they got away.
Well, they had a couple 3rd and short yardage plays where they had good penetration. You got the yard, but what they got to do is they got to make bigger plays on 1st and 2nd down, so it's 3rd and long, and they have a better opportunity to stop them and get the ball back. Now they're down 7. They got to have a good return here, and I'd look for them if they can get the ball up in the air, maybe on 1st down on a pass, big play. Maybe they could get back in this game.
The ball on the scoreboard reads 7-0. Central Bucks West leading Central Bucks East.
Nobody does it better, Bob, than Barbara and Parker. Family owned and operated for over 50 years. Call 215-348-8116 or stop by and visit for your free estimate at 640 North Main Street, right here in Doylestown.
To me, he's got Felicetti who's got a great arm. And at this point, I don't know that you're going to be able to run strongly against CBW. So I expect to run up with the pass. Yeah, Tom's written the word shotgun, and I agree with that, too. I'd go back to the shot if you can do that. High short kick by Cumberland. He's taking about the 25-yard line, putting around and not getting up to about the 37-yard line. Again, I think it was Mike Taylor. No, excuse me, it was Nick Mellors on the return.
Ryan Blumgren on his tackle. He's good field position, Bob. He got it on about the 31-yard line. You got to like that on a kickoff. Scott comes onto the field. There it is. You see West, a lot of guys on the ball. 21, 4, everybody having fun. A lot of hats for the ball. You got to love that as a defensive coach.
Gavin Potter was the lead tackle.
You know that's
a familiar name. Deep handoff goes, and getting absolutely nothing is 40 Mark Hughes. Tom, I don't think the deep handoffs and delays are going to work against a team like Central Bucks West.
Well, first you got to show that you can run the quick stuff and maybe run some passes, and then they work. Because if they come up the field hard, you can sneak them in there. But I think you're right. But Angelo Polina, about 5'10", 5'11", the guy squatting over 500 pounds, benched at over 300 pounds, at 210 pounds, real strong guy, real quick in the middle of that line. It's tough to block.
And don't get me wrong, for the East End, we're not trying to bow at West Calder. It's just that the penetration is very strong early. You got to get around on the low ball. Second down, back split. Lost of 2 on that last play. Back to pass, Colasetti. Gets so dangerously up in the air as there's a little bit behind the intended receiver. And that's I think it was intended for Mike Taylor. A little bit behind. That's the kind of play you want to run. If you deliver that ball properly, you only got about 67 yards.
Well, I think he takes that same play now and pumps it and runs the defense off. West is playing up tight. They're daring East to throw the ball deep on him. Let's see if Larry Green's got one in his playbook.
So the third and about 12 with 3:48 to go first quarter. West leading East 7-0. City brings on the run. Well, City's only a sophomore, so we've got 2 more years to look at this kid. Good young quarterback. Back split behind him. On third and long. Straight back to pass. 2-step drop. Goes deep. Got a man. It's too long for him. As what he did, he had a man who beat Mark Hughes had gotten behind the secondary. But instead of getting a little bit of air under the ball, he just aired it out. And it's just too much on the line. And that's something that will come with experience. Let him run under the ball. Because Mark Hughes showed plenty of speed on that pass.
Larry goes over to him and talks to him a little bit. You're right. There was the play. You had a step on him. It's just a little tweak of that pass, and it could be a big play. Back to punt.
Brian Davis. Not a lot of pressure. Another nice high spiral. Taking at the 37-yard line. Carrying around LSI. Camburn, keep an eye out. He can run. He breaks it up. He's going to go all the way. Dave Camburn, untouched. 68 yards. No flag. Touchdown. Central Bucks West. We've seen Dave Camburn do it before. He got a little bit of a break, and brother, can he run?
And that's a touchdown. And that touchdown's brought to you by Holbert. That's Holbert's the Audi and Porsche dealership down there on 611 in Warrington. Since 1954, the Holbert family has been providing the kind of personalized attention that you expect to receive from the family. Stop in today and tell them Bob Friedman sent them.
Right. Out of Giacomo's hold, Comely will go for the 14-point. It's up. It's good, and with sudden. Well, I think we're going to have roughing the kicker here, too. So the field goal, the extra point will be good. And on top of everything else, we'll have a kickoff from East Territory. The 15-yarder. Tom, just the suddenness of the strike. 3 and out for East. They punt the ball. Nice high punt. Camberty gets the ball. Just one good block, and I mean, he's got some burners on him.
Well, when he really stood out for me as a player, here it is right here. He gets the kickoff to Tumulty. Now here comes Jeremy Mitchell, and there's a shot, probably unnecessary, to the head. You saw the flag come in later, and that's going to be on the kickoff. But what I was saying about Camberg is, you remember in the playoff game last year, they're down early in the game to Abington Heights, and he kicks off a ball, and he's a sophomore last year, and goes 99 yards for a touchdown, and everybody's saying, who's Dave Camberg? I'll tell you, my eyes opened up to him. He was a big part of the remaining part of that West playoff game
during the year. He was just a tremendous runner. If you look at this thing, you think, Damian Smith last year, and everybody said, "Oh, is he going to be great in the backfield with Pichotto this year?" Damian transfers to William Tennant. You think that's a big loss. This is a big play kid. He played a great defensive back for him. He ran the ball beautifully in offense, but then you're always, he got Dave Camber in there too, and he shows you exactly why they don't miss a beat at West. It's unbelievable. So setting the ball up at the East 45-yard line will be Bob Cumley. Standing in his own end zone now.
So what do you do here? Do you
try
to pooch it, or do you try to kick it in the end? I think you've got to try to pooch it and try to get down there and cover.
Ground ball or do something like that. I don't try and get it deep. We'll find out here. Yeah, nice high little short kick. Taking about the 10-yard line, and he won't get any further than that. Oh, baby, Mark Hughes got it, and he was gone at that point. So to add insult to injury, now they have to start from the 11-yard line. A real nice high short kick. Good coverage by that West team.
He's 5'10", 175. He's also a sophomore. But does a good job to field it, catch it in the air, and get what he can out of it. Now East in a hole.
Don't fool yourself. I mean, East got a tough record this year, but they are loaded with underclass. And some talented underclass. Including this young man, Josh Colasetti, who will take the ball and hand it off underneath, carrying for a little bit of yardage there. Not a whole lot there. Let's see who that was on the carry. Mike Taylor, I believe. So it'll be second down and about 8 after the 2-yard gain on the carry.
I'd like to mention our sponsor there, Van Treska's. Van Treska's, the store there in Doylestown. They are a full-service men's store. They're located at 145 West State Street in Doylestown. A full-service men's store where custom clothing is made right in their shop. Custom suits, sports coats, shirts, and slacks.
Great store for men. Get a chance to stop in there. Really good people there. On second down and about 8. Another couple yards on the carry, so we'll make a third down and about 5. We'll give him 3 on the carry. Let's see who got that ball. That was Hughes on the carry. Good as 3rd and 5. And they got some positive yards. The last few carries have been knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Fellow City's got a couple of options here. He can run. He can also pass the ball. He's got a good, strong arm short kick.
Well, you said it right. You see Larry Green there in the picture. Josh is a good athlete. I look for him maybe to roll here. Give him the option to run or throw. Because if you put pressure, get guys down the zone, if he gets the speed, he's very fast and can run, and a tough runner at that.
The 3rd down and 5. Trips left formation. Colasetti under a rush. Gets away with it. Good big arms. Got a man behind her. Can't get it to him. And again, just the usefulness. He has Mike Taylor behind everybody, but he just threw it too deep. He's got to learn to get a little bit of air under that ball. So on 4th down, again, coming in will be Brian Davis to punt the ball. And again, with Camber and Mr. DiGiacomo are back.
Yeah, there's 2 dangerous guys. Hills is equally as dangerous as Camber. And we saw Camber return the last one. I think here you really want to concentrate on trying to kick the ball to the sideline, even if it goes out of bounds, and not let them field the ball.
High snap handled nicely. Davis will kick it. This will be returnable. It'll be DiGiacomo at about the 48-yard line. Gets around and gets away, and then you hit the ground. Now they're gonna say he's down. DiGiacomo was struggling for more, but tackling on that play was Jeremy Mitchell, and down on contact was DiGiacomo. So they'll get the ball just inside their own territory. 1st and 10 for West. This will be actually their second offensive possession. They had one they scored on, and then they scored on a punt return.
See our sponsor, Nat's Pizza there. That fine Italian restaurant.
138 West State Street, Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Call 345-8822 for the best in pizza on 1st down, long pass. Oriole not quite able to get to Giacomo, who is well covered. Oriole very well throwing that ball away. Tell you what, Nat's Pizza, I've had some of those excellent pizza. My favorite topping? Extra cheese. How I got the boys figure out. A little pepperoni. Pepperoni's nice, but that's cheese always. I think it's a little cheesesteak. The meat lovers. Yeah. Okay, on 2nd and 10. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line in the last minute and a half of the first quarter. West with a 14-0 lead and the ball. The delay handoff to Camber. He'll get about 3 or 4. Look at him. He's just about to regain his equilibrium. Now, he got nailed on a great open field tackle by number 39. Again, that's, of course, Mike Taylor.
Bob Pence also in there from his defensive spot. Into the game for East now. Big Sam Lamb, 6'1", 290 senior, out of the game for East. That's Todd Bagnall. Todd, a linebacker, 6'2", 230 junior for East.
So on 3rd and about 7, going out wide right now, Ted Kenyon. And they shift right to left. Camburn in the slot. Rolling left is Oriole. He looks. He throws. Got a man right coming off Camburn. It's a foot race, and he's just caught from behind. Dave Camburn foot behind everybody. And Scott Benham had to come up from behind and bring him down. There was another 6 for CBW. I don't know how Camburn got that open.
Just snuck up the middle of the field and just kind of tippy-toed by everybody as Oriole entertained him on the bootleg outside, and he just turned back. There he was, threw a bullet, caught it, got some extra yards, and there you see the reception here as Camburn catches it. Nice run afterwards, and a nice touchdown-saving tackle here for East. That's Scott Benham making a tackle.
So on first and 10, the ball down to the 15-yard line. Hand up goes to Pichotti. He's got a convoy in front of him to the 10. Breaks it to the 5. Inside the 5 is the end. No, he stepped out of bounds with a throw. It's touchdown. It's a touchdown. The side judge putting the arms up to chest like that. It's 20-0. Tom, starting to get a little bit ugly.
And that's another Holbert touchdown for you. A great score. Deal on a new VW Porsche and Audi from Holbert. Motor Yards of 611 in Warrington. We know they've been there since 1954, and they will personalize their attention to you and give you the best deal they can. Stop in and see them down there at 611 and tell them the guys here at Tri-State Media sent you.
So the extra point by Cumberland is good, and we have 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 21-0. Central Bucks West leading Central Bucks Eastern. Tom West has just obviously dominated every phase of this game thus far.
Now, what East has to do is they just got to suck it up. They got to take each play one at a time, try to make the best they can out of each play. Positive yards on offense, and play hard defensively. Try to take away what they can from this big team across the field.
There's the Barb Lynn scoreboard. You see the score there, 21-0. Barb Lynn Puppet won the scoreboard. Tom,
nobody does it better.
Oh, nobody.
They're owned and operated for 50 years down there on 611. You can call them at 215-348-8116 and stop by and see them if you can. And get a free estimate. They're right there on 40 North Main Street in Doylestown.
You know, local high school football lost a great man over the last couple weeks. We were on the air last. We lost Dick Pedersen. I knew Dick. He started out as Coach Bishop. He did some great teams there. He was a Del Val. He was a legend in Bucks County. Yep. He was just a tremendous coach. And Chamonix right down the line. Great football family. He will be missed, but he leaves a tremendous legend. I got to the North Penn Council Rock game last night. Who's the big player for Council Rock? Rich Pedersen. And a nice man. As nice a man as you'd ever want to meet. Knew his football, and he loved to teach the game. He will be missed, but I'll tell you, we're happy that we had him around for as long as we did. And you say goodbye to Dick Pedersen, and we say hello to East West, 21-0. West with the lead, and a short kick again. Oh, and the ball's on the ground as they dig for it, and don't tell me West has got it again. Let's see what happens. As he came up for it, it hit him in the shoulder pads of East. Fortunately for East, the game possession, because that would have been an absolute killer.
Bob Fink is able to get himself on that ball and save that one for East. Now look for Larry to try to put the ball up here on first down and try to get some positive yards.
As a forward kicker, I felt something very interesting. Maybe off at an angle here, but it appeared on that kickoff that Tumblety went in straight on, not soccer style. Let's take a look at that again. If and when he kicks off for West, because I haven't seen that in a long time. Running play and getting nowhere on the play, except losing some yardage.
It was Taylor on the carry. Guys blocking up front. Fullback Bobby Holmes along with Scott Benham, the wingback.
Going to do in the second quarter as the Patriots trail the Bucks CBUS 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Bob Friedman along with Tommy White here at War Memorial Field in Doylestown, Pennsylvania for the renewal of the annual game for all the marbles in the Central Bucks School District. East versus West. West with that 21-0 lead. East with the ball. It'll be second down and about 11. Josh Felicetti up under center. Back to split. And the motion is Miller. It's back to pass. Short drop. It's going to throw it. It's going to be short and incomplete. And again, Felicetti gets hammered. He doesn't have the time to get back because they're all over him. Takes 2-step drop. but they are all over him. You wonder if they might not try some type of a rollout, Tom.
Rollout, or we talked earlier about a shotgun. The ball gets back there quick. He's able to set his feet and throw. Maybe look for him to do something like that, make that some kind of adjustment like that at halftime. Some of those offensive linemen up front for CB East. Got Joe Yerkes, number 71, Chris Young, 66. I believe you got number 56 up there, Jerry Tenders. Some of these guys up there fighting for their life out here tonight, trying to get East back in this game.
On third down, Salt City goes into the shotgun. Back to pass. Goes deep. It was way too long. As Fella said, he's loading up. You can see he's feeling the rush, and he's trying to throw it up there. Way too long for a well-guarded Marquise. He may have just thrown that ball away. So on fourth down, again, it's 3 and out for CB East. They will have to punt the ball again. And Brian Davis has been a busy young man thus far. Will once again be punting to the dangerous combination of Jay Camburn and Phil DiGiacomo.
Josh got a great arm. He really airs it out. You see, he overthrew that play by a good 10 yards. He's got to take a little bit off.
Davis at his own 20 hits it. It should be a returnable punt. Camburn gets it at about his own 35-yard line. Cuts to the outside of the 45. The 50. Breaks it over the 50 to about the 45. He'll be stopped at about the 47-yard line. You knew he wasn't going to return it all the way, but I'll tell you what, he got all he could get out of it, Tom.
Yeah, did a good job. Got up in his lane. Almost broke the tackle. Again, Bob Bent on the tackle, along with the kicker, Brian Davis in there, stuck his head in there. You got to love to see that. Here you go. On the replay, breaks the tackle there. Holmes gets a hold of his ankle and holds on, and the rest of the blue shirts show up. But West has got great field position.
As they have most of the game, they have the ball down at the East 46-yard line. First and 10, back to split. In motion goes to Giacomo. Oriole under center. Rolling to the right. Looking. Throwing. Short pass complete to Ryan Blumgren. Blumgren. I'll get it right. Blumgren gets it inside the 35 to about the 28-yard line. The first down for Ryan Blumgren.
Well, you got to like Mike Patton. You know, here's the guy, Ryan Blumgren. He's been a warrior. Now, you know that most of the kids that are seniors, not most of them, all of them that are seniors, have not lost a game. They came in as sophomores. Every game they won, and Ryan Blumgren's one of them. You got to love him as a freshman. You got to love Patton here. He gives Ryan Blumgren a chance to carry the ball. Not usually a wing back, but a little flare play, gets him out in the flat, getting the seniors some playing time.
Fast split, they're in the eye now. Handoff goes to the up back Picciotti. He busts into the secondary inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Dustin Picciotti behind good blocking, and then you got to tackle a guy who's 6'3", 245, and that's conservative, Tom. That's like trying to tackle a runaway train.
Well, Eric Bass comes up from his D-back spot to try to tackle him, and Picciotti just gave him a forearm. Actually, that's 23. Apologize. That's Scott Benham, and Picciotti just absolutely ran him over. Big play, West on a roll, now down to the 15-yard line.
Back split. Pitch goes to Picciotti. Picciotti breaks it into the 15. He'll get down to about the 13. Good pursuit by the CBE defense on that. Pitch is a little bit behind Picciotti. It gave the defense a chance to close in on him, and the gang tackled him, and they only get about a yard gain on that.
Justin Stolberg, he comes from his linebacker spot. Does a nice job to get Picciotti to cut it back inside where there's a lot of blue shirts. A good play by West, probably held him to a yard gain, and that hasn't happened much tonight, but that's a good start.
10:05 to go in the first half, 21-0 on the Bob Lynn Crawford 1 scoreboard. CB West with the lead, and they are knocking the door again. 2nd and 9, the ball at the 15-yard line of East. Oriole with a long count. And it's a handoff to Picciotti to the 10. He's to the 5. He's going to walk into the end zone. Dustin Picciotti with another touchdown, and it's 27-0. And again, they just cleared out that left side of the offensive line for West, and it was just a walk into the end zone, Tom.
Some of those linemen, again, for that big West team, doing a good job. Jeff Mipsey, he's the center. He anchors that line. Also in there, we talked about Nick Daly, Mike Wilkins, Bobby Bowser. Those guys, Matt Carey, also at tight end, does a lot of blocking from that spot. Also makes some big blocks on that play to spring Picciotti.
Extra point up. by Tomley good, and of course this touchdown, with this touchdown, remind you to score a great deal on new VW Porsche Audi from Holbert Motor Cars on Route 611 in Warrington. Now, since 1954, the Holbert family has been providing the kind of personalized attention that you'd expect to receive from family. Stop in today and tell them Tom Brunt sent you. So with the score, 28-0 and 9:49 to go in the second quarter, let's take a look at this touchdown. And boy, this is just power plus.
You see that Sturge by the line. There's good blocking right there, a little wall. They seal it off. You see Blumgren there sealing it. Pachotti kicks it to the outside, gets that high kick going, and gets himself into the end.
And R.J. Hamlin was the recipient of that high kick, kind of got one in the chin as Pachotti was running. So 28-0, and it's, as I say, almost 10 minutes to go in the first half. West they've made it look easy. You just got to say it. They've just made it look very, very easy. They look very much like an undefeated team, like the number one team in the state, like a team that's going to go deep into the playoffs again this year. East is a very young team. They've got to learn. They've got to learn how to win. And they've got some talent there. And what they need to do now is just go one series at a time now, Tom, and just try and do some good things. And you grow on the good things is what you do here. Tom will set it. Let's see if he's coming at it straight on again. Boy, it sure looks like he's off to the angle now, so I guess I was wrong, but it just looks for all the world like he did a straight on kick there. We'll see if he kicks the feet this time. He may have done it just when he's trying to pop it up. But Tomley will kick it off. Meller's back deep. And they'll angle it again to the corner. A fair catch will be called for and taken by one of the F-back four, Central Buck Features, number 47, Pat Sheeran. So East will take it over. They haven't had real bad field position for most of the game, except for the one real bit where they got it down around the 10-yard line. But they got it on the 33-yard line. There are things that you can do here. So it said he comes in at quarterback again, back to the eye. And then first down at the pitch, back. And he cuts it up. We'll get a little bit of yardage. We'll Mark Hughes. He got about 2 yards. Pitch a little bit behind you. If he gets him a better pitch, he's got about 4 or 5 yards because they had the right side cleared out. But again, when you have that big rush and you have big defense, you have a tendency sometimes to just not quite get the ball where you want it.
Good job there by West. Turn it inside. You see Polina there. Ted Kenyon tripping him up. Got a yard.
So it's second down and 9. Single setback passing formation. So it's getting under center. He takes a snap, straight back to pass. Looks, he's got a man about 5 yards out. And Petty getting close to the first down. I think he may have the first down. Let's see if they're going to measure for us. He threw the ball to Mike Taylor. Taylor gets the ball. And if this is the case, it'll be East's first down of the game. Let's see if they give it to him or they're going to measure. They're going to measure for the first down time.
You see the strength of Josh's arm. Here you see a replay. Good mechanics. Gets that ball out real quick. Taylor gets the ball outside hand, catches it, extra yardage on the effort. And I'll tell you what, it looks awful close.
Yeah, the east sideline is kind of blocking off. I'd say he's got it. I'd say he's got it by about half the football. But he's got it. He's got it. So the first down for East, and you grow on things like this. This is what you grow on. You take it one series at a time at this point. You're not going to score 28 points in one fell swoop. You got to just keep coming back and do some good things, and you grow on that.
Well, that's a good little play. You go down about 11 yards, you come back, catch the ball. Afterwards, try to break a tackle. You break a tackle there, Taylor does, and there's that whole sideline for him. Look for East to come back to that play.
So it's Eddie with back to the eye behind him. First and 10. Back to pass. No, a deep draw. Handoff throws. He's carrying the ball for some short yardage. Is Mike Taylor. Now that play looked like it was open for a little bit, and then it closed up. He still got about 3 to 4 yards on the carry, but that really was wide open for a little bit there. And West recovered well to hold that to a 4-yard gain. Will make it second and 6.
Matt Showalter from his tackle spot in there gets in there, trips him up. Taylor keeps his balance for a little bit and gets some extra yardage. A good gain on first down, about 3.5 yards, will be 2nd and 7.
Single setback, again a passing look. Ball at the 47-yard line of Houston. Handoff goes, and getting absolutely nothing on the carry was Mark Hughes as they tried the center of the CBWS line.
And let's honor our sponsor there, Montgomery Cycle Center has helped sponsor our game, and they invite you to stop in at their new location just off Route 309 in Hatfield. Get out there and get yourself a bite.
I'll tell you what, get my motor running. Head out on the highway. Although it's not going to be wild. It's going to be fast.
Polina, great job on that play. Again, he wasn't able to make the tackle, but he pushes his guy into the hole and forces the back to trip over.
On 3rd and 7, single setback, strong left side look. Fellow City back to it. Got a man there. Good tackle on the play. Good reception by Hughes. Good follow-up tackle on the play by number 24, Ted Kenyon. I'll tell you what, one thing Fellow City does, which is dangerous, does not look off a receiver. Sooner or later, Kenyon, who's been inching up, is going to try and go for an interception. That's where you got to do a pump and go.
I'll tell you, Kenyon did a good job because he went hard for the receiver, and it looked like Hughes was going to break the tackle, but Kenyon did a good job to wrap him up and stop him. He's just going to punt.
Davis on 4th down. Snap a little bit tough. Oh, it's blocked. Blocked and caught. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a touchdown. Andrew Elsing not only blocked it, he caught the ball. I have never seen that before.
Never seen that in football. I've been watching football a long time. Never seen a play like that. Let's talk about it. There's the Hobart touchdown. Sponsor again, the Hobart touchdown. Those guys down there in 6'11" score a great deal. And a new VW Porsche Audi from Hobart Motor Cars in 6'11" in Washington since 1954. The Hobart family has been finding the kind of personalized attention that you expect to receive from the family.
Well, what happened there, the snap was high and to the right, and Elsing took a perfect line to the kicker. Davis never looked up, kicked the ball. Elsing, you'll usually see them block it, the ball will roll a little bit. Elsing not only blocked it, went right into his midsection and he caught the ball, and it was just almost like an interception. He just ran it the other way. Easy touchdown, and it's 35-0 with Tumblely's extra point with 6:19 to go in the half, and we are entering blowout city, Tom.
Andrew Elsing, interesting guy. Last year, about 4 or 5 games into the season, he gets put in as a defensive end. He's about 6'1", 6'2", 180 pounds. With the weights and all that, he's now up over 200 pounds, really strong, really quick, and has a lot of colleges looking at him. You saw there, that's a great athletic play for a defensive end, to block a punt, catch it in the air, and take it to distance.
I have
unbelievable
never, ever seen that. High school, college, pro, biddy ball, anything. I have never seen a blocker actually block one and catch it clean.
And nobody does it better than Barbelin Carpet One. Family owned and operated for over 50 years. Call those guys down there at 215-348-8116. Or stop in and see them. Get your free estimate. Right there at 640 North Main Street in Doylestown.
Nick Mellors back deep again. Hummel, he's just popping the ball up a little. Knowing the new kicker, it looks like. Looks like a new kicker, and I don't have his name. It's going to be a short kick, and will be handled, will be run back. And a nice run back getting out over the 35 to the 36-yard line. I guess Hummel must be leg weary at this point. 5 extra points. Excuse me. Yeah, 5 extra points. 6 kickoffs. It's been a long day for him. Kind of like Eagle punters, you know?
Looks like a good shot there. The East cheerleaders trying to get this crowd fired up.
Very subdued East crowd, as you can imagine right now. Soricetti at his own 36-yard line. Deep handoff goes and getting nowhere is Hughes. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised when they haven't tried any kind of wide action. They haven't tried any runs to the outside. Everything's can either delay or hand off up the middle. And sometimes you got to loosen things up. They're packed in right now. I'm also surprised that Solar City hasn't done anything on any kind of a rollout.
Well, the other thing too is maybe a little flare pass out to the back. If you don't have that great speed with a back to get outside, one of the ways you can do it is a flare pass or even a screen pass to get out there.
Second down, about 8 yards to go. There's a 2-yard carry by Hughes. Single step back to pass. Pump. Goes upstairs. Got a man down there. He's got him. Oh, great throw. That's what you're talking about. Pass to Mark Hughes from out of the backfield. And that's what we talk about. You put a little air under the ball. That was a beautiful touch pass. Getting the ball down to the 32-yard line of Stevie West. And Josh Felicetti put it exactly where he had.
So look at the positives on that play. He gets good pass protection, gets back, sets his feet, takes a little bit off this time, and gets the ball there. And he pumped. It was a good pump fake. He froze the linebackers and the safeties and got the ball out there to Hughes in a nice play. And he's just got a little momentum.
Mike Chop is in the game in backfield. And first and 10. It's a handoff to Hughes. He's got 3, he's got 5, he's got 7. And you can see the light being breathed back in to CBE from that big play. If you push you right back up, it'll be about a 7-yard gain on the play. Hughes a little slow getting up, and he's limping off a little bit. That's not a good sign.
Good block there. Hughes running hard, tugging, keeping the legs going. And again, he gets good yardage. Big 8 yards. West is going to call timeout.
West calls a timeout. Tom East, again, down 35-0. Felicetti puts a nice throw together, gets the ball out to Hughes. Hughes with a 7-yard gain. West wants to stop the momentum right now and talk about this because what's happening is East is starting to get on just a little bit of a roll. And speaking of a little bit of a roll, you want to get a good cheesesteak, you want to get something really tasty and hoagie. Family Restaurant Nat's Pizza. West State Street in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Not only that, but they got some water. If you even need a water ice, don't get me started on that.
Chocolate chip.
Well, I like lemon. I'm a lemon fan myself. But Nat's Pizza, that's the place to go for the best in family dining Italian style. Go see him at 138 West State Street in Doylestown. So, West calls timeout. West wants to get a little bit regrouped. They want to get things going. They might have, there's some other starters in there, but they just want to get things settled down a little bit. And sure, Carey and Petton did not care for what they saw in the pass play followed with the running play. West a little bit back on their heels. Yeah, they got a 5-touchdown lead, but they want to get things settled. And the momentum has got to shift back at this point. Felicetti in, and they're going to go without a huddle, so they're ready to roll. Back to split. 2nd and 3. Deep handoff goes, and carrying the ball looks like for the first down will be Bob Holmes.
Bobby Holmes, a big, strong sophomore, played a lot as a 9th grader last year. You see him getting all pumped up there. Good blocking by that offensive line, and he keeps this drive going.
He was 6'3", 230. You put another 15, 20 pounds on him as a running back. A little bit of speed. He goes to 6'4" maybe in the next year or so. You got yourself a runner there to go with the passing on. Bob Holmes, again, one of the young guys, only a sophomore.
Bobby plays for me over at the CYO program. A real winner, going to be a star here, as is Falsetti.
Back to split. Felicetti with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. Off my pump. Looks over the middle. Got a man. Oh, baby. Incomplete. And I'll tell you what. It looked for all the world like that might have been a little bit of an early hit. I'd love to see a replay because if he had a man coming across the middle, beautifully throwing to Jason Ware, and it looked like the West guy might have gotten away with one.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he was real close to being there early, but the official right on top of it gives him the benefit of the doubt, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Good pass. He had a nice inside seam to Jason Ware. Josh got him the ball, but the contact jars it loose.
I don't see a whole lot of arguing going from the east sideline, so I guess they must have seen it was a good play. It was either a perfect hit or just a tad early, but at any rate, 2nd and 10. Felicetti with the back split behind him. Deep handoff and going nowhere on the carry. Stop. I think it's stop. Is that stop or is that Hughes?
That was Mike Sopp.
It was Mike Sopp on the carry.
Mike Sopp only a sophomore. Again, I had a chance to coach him in basketball, Bob. Great athlete, real strong player, wants to win.
I'll tell you what, I was just saying, East has got a lot of young players there, going to take their lumps here this year. There's no doubt about it. But next year and the year after, they're going to dish out a little bit of punishment.
But when Josh and Bobby Holmes played in the CYO program, they were the parade of champions that year. So these two guys know how to win. It's going to take some time.
Shotgun formation. Someone said he takes the ball. You look, he pumps. It's going to go under a rush. It's going to go down. It's going to go down, and it'll be fourth down and long. And I don't think they're going to go for it here. No reason to take the field goal here, but it's just his coverage back. He did have some time to throw, and then he did good coverage by the West defense. Holds it here. It'll be fourth down. So instead he comes over to talk to Coach Larry Green and get some instructions here.
There was backup quarterback Kevin Conzelman. Kevin writing down all the plays tonight for Larry.
Conzelman also a sophomore. So Fetty on fourth down and 15. They got to get to just outside the 20-yard line to get the first down. Back to pass. Airs it up for Ware. Ware will never get to the ball. Good defensive play. Slowing him down a little bit by Frank Golden. And it'll be a turnover on down to Tom. Tell you, I'm looking for some new clothes. I need to get a new outfit. Where can I go?
Well, you can go to Van Treston. They are a full-service men's store located at 145 West State Street here in Doylestown, where custom-made suits in sizes from 40 to 52 regular are all in stock. There are silk and cotton casual shirts and dozens of colors and styles to choose from. Don't miss the outstanding sweaters, ties, socks, belts, suspenders, and to complement your men's wardrobe.
I like to wear an ascot.
They have those.
I know they do. First and 10. Oriole with a handoff to Pichotti. Breaks into the secondary. And outside, he's at the midfield. Breaks it inside. Finally brought down Justin Pichotti. With a huge one just powering his way over midfield.
Big run. Again, that offensive line gets in the hole. That big back. Here it is. There's the surge. You see the block there. A pancake block by Bowser.
Absolutely.
And Pichotti runs right off of that. And here comes Taylor. He makes a nice
cuts
tackle.
in here. If he cuts outside, he goes a lot further. But he saw the man straight ahead, cut inside into the coverage. Still tremendous run. Big first down to the 48-yard line of West. Oriole back to pass. Looking to throw the screen on. Trying to run before he had the ball with Jake Camburn. He had it set up.
Sure did. Went right through his hand.
Well, Camburn doesn't make many mistakes. But he just kind of turned and looked for the run, and they had that. Oh, did they have that set up? Second and 10, though. I haven't seen West run a lot of screens in the last couple of years.
Haven't had to.
No. Very true. But it was well set up and well devised. They'll make it second and 10. Ball still 47. 2:14 to go in the first half. 35-0 West with the lead over East. They're going to set back to Pichotti. It'll be the counter give to Camburn. He'll carry it and get it over midfield. About third down and about 8. He's going to set. Give him 3 yards on the carry. The classic CBW counter play. How long have we been watching that?
Justin Otten in there. Big number 76 makes a block on that play. East defensive line did a good job to get penetration and trip them up at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if Oriole tries that rollout again. He's so successful off the outside. He does roll. He looks. He throws into double coverage, and it's going to be way over the head. And a smart throw. That one was one where Oriole just threw it over everybody. You know what? You talk about Josh Colasetti having great arms. With a flick of a wrist, that ball went 35 yards in the air. Mike Oriole can air it out.
Mike's got a good arm. There, good job by the D-back. Mellors played deep. As long as the quarterback has the ball, I get deep. He gets the deep part of the field and forces Oriole to overthrow it. And a good job by East with 1:31 to go here.
Chalk up a little victory.
A little victory. They held him.
I mean, you grow on that too. He's going back to punt. This game is West. Nice high kick, and he fielded about the 20-yard line. Fair caught. James West, 5'8", 168 pounds, sophomore.
James West, you're going to hear about this guy. Had an opportunity to have him, Bob, a couple years down at Warrington AA, and he was absolutely a great football player. West is going to love him. He's a running back, defensive back. Just hits. He out-hits his body weight.
Good along the lines of some of the classic running backs for CBW. Small but quick.
Yep.
Fellow steady back on first down. Deep handoff goes in running room. Oh, and a great downfield block by Zop. Breaks him free. Oh, look him come down the left side. That's Mark Hughes, a big run, but I'll tell you, Mike Zop absolutely swung him.
Mike Zop did a good job. He curled back, got the pursuit guy, and Hughes did a good job to dip in and then cut it to the outside, ball in the outside hand, and a burst of speed down the sideline. Let's watch this.
See if we can see the block here. You see the deep handoff, and this time West is caught in a funky defense. They get over. Now watch. Let's see if we find Zop.
Right there,
right
Callahan.
Kaboom gets him down and breaks him wide open. Gets it out towards midfield. So now they're in the shotgun. A minute 15 to go in the first half. Off the shotgun. They're coming with all forces on. And Hughes just had to go off his hands.
Looked like he was going to run before he caught the ball.
Like Cameron did on West
A
earlier.
little middle screen where they set up to the outside, and then Hughes is going to slide to the middle, catch the ball. That's where the blocking is set up. Just isn't able to take it in. It'll stop the clock at 1:11 here in the second quarter. Second and 10 for East. They've had a couple positive things just in the last couple minutes to stop on defense.
Well, they've also opened up the offense a little bit.
Opened up the offense. Had a couple long plays to pass in the last series by Josh to Hughes, and then the draw play to Hughes. See if they can keep it going here, get some points.
Baxter in the eye. Felicetti on second and 10. A little over a minute to go in the first half. He's trailing 35-0, and the deep handoff goes, and being broken and coming to the outside is Mellors. Oh, look at that run. He breaks it out, almost gets the first down, almost gets out of bounds. Mike Taylor, that was on the carry. Mike Taylor ran into the defensive push by West, came to the outside, used tremendous speed, and East will take a timeout right now. With 53 seconds to go in the first half.
A nice run by Taylor. Here you see right here, watch this effort here. He's going to get right up over this guy, gets that extra yard, runs hard, ball in the outside hand. You got to love it.
And give credit to Dave Cameron, who would not let him get out of bounds. We have 53 seconds to go in the first half, and you know what I'm going to do at the end of the first half? I'm going to call that pizza. I want to get me a pizza. I want to get a pizza with extra cheese on it. They have the finest pizza in Doylestown.
I got my cell phone. What's that number?
That number again, you just repeated, is 215-345-8822. Give Matt a call, and I'll tell you what, before the third quarter starts, they'll have a piping hot pizza at your door. But better than that, go in and see him. Go in and sit down in the restaurant. Great family restaurant. Ask Pizza. 138 West State Street, Doylestown.
And I know what I'm going to have after I have that pizza.
And that is?
I'm going to have some water ice.
You're the man. Bienvenido, yeah. Just to wash it all down. The situation here, 53 seconds to go in the first half. West with the 35-0 lead. East with the ball on good trust here. They've shown some sparks of life on offense in the last two series. Right now it's third down and about 4. So Felicetti, let's see if he goes under center. He gets back into the shotgun. He is under center. Back to split. Back to pass. Got him right there for the first down. That'll be a first down pass to Mark Hughes. That'll be first and 10. We'll stop the clock. Let's see if they try and get up to the line without a huddle. They're right there. They called a couple plays in a row. They'll set the ball up, start the clock, and Felicetti with 47 seconds to go on the half. We'll try and start them up again. So another first down. Felicetti under center, back to split, back to pass. Felicetti again goes into Hughes, looking in over the middle. Got him down at around the 30-yard line. Clock will continue to move. So Felicetti moves it up. Ball moving inside of 30 seconds to go in the first half. Quick snap, straight back to pass, going deep, and he won't get it. So what he did there, he was hoping that Hughes would get open. What that does, that serves to stop the clock. It's third and short right now. They figured they had a free one there, so now what they do is they'll try and get the first down, stop the clock, call a couple plays in a row, and and see if they can get the ball down a little further. At least try and draw some points onto the scoreboard before the half.
Zach Ingram, number 31 on the coverage. He's got to feel like they're picking on him. He's had a couple plays here now, slants into Mark Hughes, and there they try to go deep the other way on him. Done a good job. Even though Hughes has made the catch, he's been right there to tackle him to the ground.
The third and about a yard. And the shotgun is Felicetti. Takes it out. They're coming hard at him. And Hughes couldn't get the ball. Boy, there was great pressure there. It's a fourth down now. As the 17 seconds to go in the half, they tried that little quick pass, and the linebackers and West. If Hughes had caught that ball, he was going to get smothered.
Yeah, it was probably best that he wasn't able to hang on. He's just got figure one more play here. Unless they complete it and get out of bounds, possibly a second one, or if they can get in the end zone. But they got to get the first down to keep the drive alive, even with 17 seconds.
So fourth and short, the ball resting just outside the West 30-yard line. Back to split. Felicetti hands it off for fourth down and stop. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. And I'll tell you what, I don't know that he got it.
I think he did. I don't know where the spot is.
See where the spot is. It's a pretty good spot. It's going to be close, but you're right. I think they do have it. They're going to have it. They're going to measure, but I'm just looking at it. I'm going to say they've got it right by about the nose. It's the tip of the football. I'll tell you what, looking at it again, Tommy, it's real close.
Well, I had an opportunity, went up and watched a high school game in Connecticut, and they asked me to do the change, and I did it for them. Mm-hmm. That's quite an art. Where that clip goes on that chain right now is on the line there. You see the referee putting it down on the line, and it's a first down. But a lot of times you'll look at the ball from across the field, and it'll look like it's a first down. Yet it depends upon where that ball gets clipped and how it gets spotted when it comes out on the mark. So you never know.
Well, that's true. With 12 seconds to go, and the good news is they got the first down. The bad news, they got 12 seconds in the half to get through something here. And they're going to take a timeout, and they're going to talk about this a little bit.
Well, here's an opportunity for him really to probably, Bob, call 2 plays in the huddle. 12 seconds, not a lot of times, but he's just shown that their plays are quick. 1, 2, 3 drop, throw the ball. If he completes the pass, if they have another timeout, I'm not sure about it.
I think they do.
They think there's the Barberland scoreboard. You see 35-0 at this point, but you got a chance here to call 2 plays, and if you can call the play, if you don't get in the end zone, either timeout and get that ball up in the air again for that second play.
Well, I'll tell you what, in my way of thinking, if they get a short pass there and complete it, and they get it down to, say, about the 20-yard line, you got about 6 seconds to go. I think you really want to try and score some points there. I'd call the timeout just a field goal. It's only 3 points, but you really want to go to halftime with a good feeling if you can. Now, what if they miss the field goal? Yeah, but at least they got down that far to make the try. I don't know unless something really unusual happens, because you're going to see the defensive backs way back around the 15, 12-yard line. They're not going to let them in. They're not going to let anybody behind them. So let's see what happens here. In the shotgun, it is Felicetti. Back to pass. Has time now. He does. He spins away nicely. Throws the ball deep. Got a man over the middle. Good coverage. They're not going to give the interference because the coverage was there and the defender turned around. So there's 4 seconds to go. You had a man, but you saw the double coverage. Had a man open, not open. You had a man in the end zone. I think there was Eric Bass who was there.
Well, you get a feel for Josh's athletic ability there. You see he's got a lot of pressure. He's able to spin out of it, set his feet, and make a throw. He had a guy down there in the end zone. Miller's in the end zone. Wasn't able to come back and get the ball. But he's just going to get one more shot, Bob.
Well, they're going to go for all the stuff here. You got to think they'll go for the jump ball. West is just going to come in there and just try and stop, get everything, get a rush on them to upset the play. Last play of the half unless there's a penalty. Back to pass. He'll never get it off, and that will end the first half. The CD East had a good drive. It slowed down to just enough time. The teams lead the field right now with CD West with a halftime lead of 35-0. We'll take a break, and we'll wrap up this first half right after these messages. Don't go away.
The internet is now open. Net carrier. You can shop on the net. You can mail on the net. You can do research on the net. Net carrier. You can invest on the net. You can even meet exciting new people on the net. Like me, net carrier. But you have to get on the net to do it. Which means you need net carrier. At Net Carrier, they give you unlimited internet access for as little as $13.95 a month. Plus free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. It's fast, it's fun, it's affordable. It's Net Carrier. And it will make all your friends jealous. Except me. Get Net Carrier by calling toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED to get free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. Call toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED.
There is a path in life that one would like to travel. It's a way filled with comfort and reassurance, a way filled with happiness. And when you look around to see how wonderful it can be, there is Carasan. Beautiful Carasan. Visit Barb Lynn Carpet One today during National Carasan Month. You'll find the lowest prices of the season on Carasan carpeting and rugs. Come to Barb Lynn Carpet One and save, but hurry, it ends soon. It's time for beautiful Carasan at Barb Lynn Carpet One.
Back at War Memorial Field in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, it's halftime. Today's halftime show is brought to you by Lincoln Financial Advisors. Now, keeping more of what you have is a matter of careful planning. That's easy to say, and it's smart to do. But how? Well, we'll help you examine your objectives and analyze your needs. We can help you find ways to make your money work harder in order to make your future even more comfortable. And you might even be surprised at how good your future will be. Helping you achieve your financial goals is our job. Call John Malloy at 800-292-0408 for an appointment, and let's get started. And remember, Securities and Investment Advisory Services offers through Lincoln Financial Advisors Corporation, member NASDS IPC, a broker-dealer and a registered investment advisor. Insurance offered through Lincoln Affiliates. Lincoln Financial Group is the marketing name for Lincoln National Corporation and its affiliates. We saw the halftime start with the annual cheer led by both East and West cheerleaders, and now we have the CB West band coming onto the field to entertain us. Tell you what, Tom, forgot one thing. It is 35-0 at halftime, so right now with the second half, the clock will be nonstop.
Yeah, the mercy rule takes effect as soon as we start the second half, unfortunately for East. But they've had some positive things happen. They've had forced West to punt once where they had the ball at the end of the half. They were moving the ball, had a chance to score. So they've had a few positive things happen to them late in the second quarter. I know Larry Green is going to try to talk to them about building on those positives in the locker room at halftime. And I look for Mike Pettin now in the second half to get some of his younger players in the game, get them some playing time, try to keep the kids getting in and getting some time to play varsity football. On the other hand, East is going to try to keep it going. Again, keep building on some of the positive things that they've done.
Well, 3 scores have been just for dominating offense. The other 2 scores have been on special teams. Special teams, you have Camburn returning a punt. You have Elfing intercepting a punt. I mean, it's really all you can say. He blocked it and caught it and ran it in for a touchdown. West has really dominated this game. East is showing me some good things toward the end of the half. They started moving the ball more effectively. They spread the field around. And I'll tell you, I love watching this kid, Felicetti. He can throw the ball. If he can get the ball to the feet, get a little bit more time to get the ball out there, he's going to be really dangerous. A young team, this team will be heard from.
Well, Josh is trying to, Felicetti's trying to take it on all himself. A lot of times as a quarterback, you feel a lot more pressure in the situation they've been in this year. haven't been able to win a game yet. And a lot of times you go out there, you just try to do everything you can, and sometimes you take on too much. But he's, as we said, some of these young guys, Bobby Holmes, Goff, Josh, Brian Tingle, only a junior who they missed tonight, definitely. Jerry Kenders, only a junior. Some of the other sophomores playing a lot tonight, 4 each. They got 2 more years of football.
Absolutely. West, on the other hand, is loading up, getting themselves ready for the playoffs. You know they're going to be in the playoffs again this year. Getting themselves prepared for their big event on November the 5th as well.
Right. You know, that's a big game. We'll talk a little bit about that right now, Bob. You know, got a chance to see Penridge got a scare the other night against Goddardton, but they were able to come back, show their character. The Norristown team really looks good with Troy Switchberg. North 10, we know about him and Heike Johnson and the boys over there in Lansdale. They look tough.
They are tough.
I'll tell you, that's going to be a great showdown on the 5th.
It's going to be a terrific showdown. Of course, it's going to be right here at War Memorial, and as always, we will be doing the game. We're proud to be doing that game for Tri-State Media, and it's going to be a great football game it is. But right now, we're at halftime. The score is 35-0. We're going to watch the Central Bucks West team, marching band on the field, and we're going to go to break. We'll be back for third quarter action right after these messages. Don't you dare go away.
The internet is now open. Net carrier. You can shop on the net. You can mail on the net. You can do research on the net. Net carrier. You can invest on the net. You can even meet exciting new people on the net. Like me, net carrier. But you have to get on the net to do it, which means you need net carrier. At Net Carrier, they give you unlimited internet access for as little as $13.95 a month. Plus free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. It's fast, it's fun, it's affordable. It's Net Carrier. And it will make all your friends jealous. Except me. Get Net Carrier by calling toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED to get free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. Call toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED.
My new book shows you 15,000 government programs you could use to change your life, too. You can get a better job, get an education, or start your own business. Next year, the government's going to spend $350 billion, and those who know about the programs are the ones who get the money.
If I could get $15,000 to go back to school, any woman could do it.
Call 1-800-228-9988.
We are back at War Memorial Field, Doylestown, Pennsylvania, on a beautiful October evening. It's East-West football. Bob Friedman along with Tom White. Great entertainment, as always, at halftime by the cheerleaders and by the Central Bucks West Marching Band. Put on a great performance. They had the homecoming celebration, the crowning of the king and the queen. Now the teams are back on the field again. Tom, we talked about it as we were talking at halftime, as I was munching on my Mass pizza. And we talked about what they have to do here. And the reality of it is they're going to have the clock, mercy rule running. I'd be less than honest with them and say, look, the chances of them coming back and winning this game are really slim. So what they've got to keep doing is growing what they did. They spread the field more, Tom. I think that really helped them out.
Well, you know what? I look for them to come back, work on some of the positive things they've done. Let Josh continue to throw the football. You know, he's going to learn. He's going to get better. Mark Hughes ran the ball well. The defense made some plays late in the second half where they forced West to punt. See if they can get West to punt the ball a couple times and maybe here in the second half. Try to win the second half. Put up more points than West. I got to believe that Mike Pettin is going to try to play some of his younger players in the second half and it's going to give West or East an opportunity to play some of there are young kids, play even more of their kids, and make fun of it the second half, because, as you said, it'll be really a stretch for East to mount the comeback to win this
and
game.
especially since they're kicking off to West. You know West is just going to do smash mouth football right down the line. What they need to go is literally a play at a time. Every play that's a positive play, you grow on. You know, when you're having a tough time, I just handed a Central Bucks West football to him, Chile. 1997, 1998 state champion. I'll tell you, I keep these babies. They're so good. At any rate, and we've all great at it. Did such a great job with cheer. But anyway, come on, let's kick off. There are certain perks to do. Get it started now. That's what we were talking about. Every play is an individual play now. You play it, literally play the play. You learn. It's a learning experience. Yeah, and you say that when a team is losing, it's a learning experience. Well, how do I learn? By losing 35-0. You learn by being down 35-0 and scoring a few points. Getting some first downs. They got 3-4 first downs in that last drive, and if the clock hadn't been their worst enemy there, they could have driven down and gotten some points there. I think they need to come on the field, play sharp, do what they can to hold West, and just keep working on their plays. It'll make them a better football team.
Yep. Learn more from losing than you will from winning anytime.
Although it's more pleasant to win.
Absolutely.
It's like my soccer girls today. We lost 2-0. My U15 soccer girls. This is a team that we took over a team in the middle of the season. They had a coaching situation with her. They had no practice. They were so upset they lost 2-0, and yet they were in the game to the very end. A couple of little goals, and I said, you've got to grow in the good things. Some nice outlet passes, you communicated well, you hit a post once. Yeah, you're going to grow on this type of thing, and they will get better. Same thing with East. This second half has got to be a growth experience here. Lining it up to kick off for CBE. Coaching the ball, we are underway in the second half as Dan Wilborn hits it deep. Nice deep high kick. Taking it to the 2-yard line, breaking it up the middle of the field. And down around the 25-yard line, I think that may have been Camber on it. I quick text the number. Let's see if he got it. That was Jay Camburn on the return. So West will take the ball over, probably in the worst field position of the game, their own 25-yard.
Bobby Holmes, number 44, taking that defensive signal. Bobby in there playing middle linebacker to start the half for East. Again, he's trying to build on the positives from the end of that second quarter. Held West and forced him to punt. See if they can do it again.
Mike Oriel still under center quarterback. Single step back is Dustin Pichotti, wing to the left side. On first down, the handoff goes to Pichotti. He's got about 3 on the push, and it'll be second and 7. Hey, you know what? Sure, just off Route 309 in Hatfield, Pennsylvania.
Got that leather coat to you about?
Oh, man, I'm a biker all the way, yeah. I'm a hex danger. On second down and 7. Oriel rolling to the right. Looking downfield. Throws to the up back. The Giacomo will not get the first down. Good coverage on the play there. And that was number 39, of course. That was Mike Taylor, who would not let the Giacomo get outside. So the through to the underback. Let's see it again.
Taylor does a good job. He's picked up the play right away, and he does a good job. He gets his head on the outside here and drives Giacomo out of bounds. Never let him square his shoulders, Bob, and that's important as a defensive player. As soon as you let that back square, he becomes a tougher player to tackle. And, Taylor's made a couple big plays, touchdown-saving plays in that first half there. He makes a nice play again. One of the captains of the team.
Only gain of 3 to make it third down and 4. But pass is going to try to reverse it to Giacomo, and it is there. Closing in, but he'll get the first down over the 35 to the 37-yard line. You can see all he needed to do is stay on his feet. Now, East did well to recover because that looked like it was going to be a big gain off that little bit of a counter reverse, wingback reverse, and he just has some yardage. Gets the first down, moves that out over the 35 to the 37, and Central Bucks West will get a fresh 4.
Still good job. Dips it inside, dips it outside, and then at the end finishes off his run. That's one of the things he does really well. Is he knows he's going to get a hit. He's going to drive that shoulder into you and get what he can.
First and 10, tight running formation, single step back, double wing. It is Oriole rolling out, looking to pass. Under a rush, going to go down. Oh, great play. Great defensive play by number 42, Nick Quiggett. Another I got the wrong team there. 42, yeah. Bob Dent. Nick Quiggett wouldn't have transfer schools, as we know. Hey, great TV lesson. But it was Bob Dent. Bent on the good pressure. Here it is. Orioles trying to get outside of Benz. Again, outside hand free, outside leg free, and doesn't let him break contain. Great job. Help on the play there by Holmes. Big defensive play. It'll be second in a long 18 for West. This East team, got to give them credit. Bob hasn't quit.
They have not quit. They have come to play the second half. Bach continue to run it. Will run.
And right back to pass. Oriole under a rush. Oh, and almost going to have a caught by Pichotti. He'll get back to the yardage back. And I'll tell you what, Oriole did well to get that ball to Pichotti. He got it over the hands of the East defenders. And there were two of them there. That's the guts of a burglar. If it works, he looks like a genius. If it doesn't, it's a touchdown for CBE.
Almost ticked off East. Lots of pressure up the middle. Oriole did a great job to fight it off. How he gets it over the two East defenders, I'm not sure. And they do a good job to hog tie there, Dustin Pichotti. And West 3rd and 13. East looking to hold maybe for the second time here.
3rd and 13. Oriole rolling.
Not enough guys on the field, Bob.
Long pass. Got a man downfield. Can he get to it? Other guy for it. And it's incomplete. It was right over the top of the head of the intended receiver. A good long throw. Good coverage on the play. I'm trying to see who the intended receiver was on that. I think it was Giacomo. Was the intended receiver.
Well, Mike Taylor was trying to call a quick timeout. I don't think he had enough guys on the field. He was calling the play went. Yeah, and he's got lucky long pass.
I saw Taylor leave the field. Nobody came in. It looked like they had 10 players on the field, but they got away with it. And again, in the punt is James West.
And again, a positive for East.
Gets the stop, gets it away. We have a squiggler calling for the fair catch and making the fair catch right there. Own 39-yard line is
Mike Taylor. Taylor does a good job. You know, they teach us as a punt returner, catch the ball in the air. He bursts on the ball, runs up, fair catch, and catches it in the face of pressure by West. And he's good field position, held West on the first series, and let's see if they can move the ball here on offense.
Something going on. I think Josh called a timeout. I don't know if there's some confusion on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They only get 10 players out there, Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. Confusion again as they were coming to the sideline. And I'll tell you, it really will gnaw away at you. But I'll tell you, if you want to relax, what better way to do it? Take your family. Just had Maddie here. She's just in here. The 5-year-old. Take the kids, and you've gone to Nat's Pizza. What a great place to take the family.
I love Nat's Pizza. Little pizza, maybe a cheesesteak, Italian hoagie, and afterwards,
Bienvenido. Get me that water ice. 138 West State Street, Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Or you can give them a call, 215-345-8822, for the finest in Italian eating. So, we get the situation. They only have 10 players on the field, Tom.
Actually, that's 2 plays in a row. The defensive play, they only had 10 guys, and they had to call timeout there, so they wasted timeout. So let's see if they can move the ball.
Back to slip behind Saracetti, man in motion. On 1st and 10, the handoff goes. So, I believe that's Holston there, and he is Bobby Holmes, and he's brought down. He'll lose about a half a yard. That deep handoff, it hasn't for the most part worked. They had the one big delay handoff right after the long pass, but you see 3 white shirts waiting for Holmes coming into the line. It just doesn't go. I like to see a little bit of play action. You see Holmes here.
Elsing in there, 82 also in there for West. Actually, we don't have an 82 on the roster, so
he was there
apologize.
too. Giacomo was also in there.
Giacomo, I mean, just a lot of hats. You got to love the way they play football. Everybody flies to the ball.
Double wing to the right side.
single setback, man in motion. Felicetti back to pass. He's hit as he throws, and the ball will be incomplete as he was nailed on the play.
That's Showalter, Matt Showalter in there makes the hit on him. Also 82 pressuring Josh. Josh hangs in there. He's a tough kid. I'm telling you, I've seen him play a lot of football. He should be proud he's here, and he's going to have a great career. Having a tough season this year, but look for bright things out of this young East team the rest of the season. They got a tough game tonight, Bob. They got a tough game next week against North Penn, and then East has a couple games that I think North Penn a tough game, but they play Abington, LC, and Ben Salem. I think games that East definitely can win.
We've got the name of number 86, Angelo Varillo, in on the spectacle. So we've got his number 82. He's not in the program. A late addition to the program. We can get him. So on third down, Mark Hughes on the carry. He'll get some yardage. And he gets knocked out of bounds. He's fourth and short. Tom, tell me all you know about the finest men's store in Bucktown.
Well, Van Tresca, full service men's store. And who can make you look great?
That's a good question.
You got one of those upcoming black tie events to go to, Bobby? Van Tresca carries it all. They got tuxedos right on site in their warehouse. This means immediate exchange if there's any problems in your fitting. Go to Van Tresca. They'll take care of you.
Dave Camburn runs. We'll take care of the return, gets it over the 30 and the 32-yard line. And there the Bucks will take over. So East had a good defensive. Huddle up! Offensively sputtered a little bit, but they did move the ball a little bit there, but they'll give the ball back. The clock continuing to run. We're inside 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 35-0 with West with the lead over East. Glad you could join us for its annual neighborhood tussle.
Buckman on the tackle on that punt. East back on defense, Bobby.
Oriole, quick handoff to Pichotti. He breaks. He got 10. He's got 12. Just like that, popping through the line. Good quick break over the left side. I'll tell you, that left side has been wide open most of the day. The blocking there has just been spectacular.
Here's the line play. There's the third. You got Bowser out in front there. You got Otten there. He Burrows up there. Other guys up there, Terry, Daly. Those guys, Mifsy, the center, just fire off the ball. The big guy runs behind him. And I'll tell you, that's just power
year after
football.
year, the names change, but the blocking is just the same. It's power football for West. We've got to hand back to Joe Hallman. He's done a great job with that.
Oh, Joe does a great job.
Oriole on the pitch, back to Giacomo. He's got the left side turn. He's got the first down and then some. Gets it inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. A big gain, and they ran the option.
Little option, shuffle the feet, pitch to Giacomo, ball in the outside hand, races to the stripe, and almost breaks it up the sideline, but a good angle of pursuit by the corner over there to take him out of bounds, and West on a roll. But you're right. You know, you talk about West, and there's Mike Carey in a gold sweater. Mike, the leader of this offensive line, he has his guys out here all summer working on technique, and it shows.
So after that big carry by Silver Giacomo, first and 10 for West. Oriole hands it to Pichotti. He's got 5. He's got 8 yards right up the gut. And they are just pounding through him right now. He's got to get it back together again because West is just playing that good old smash mouth football.
Todd Bagnell back into the line, on the D line for East. Look for him to put maybe 6 or 7 guys, maybe 8, 9, try to disguise it up in the box. 2nd and 4. But you talk about Joe Hallman. I mean, this guy, if people don't know him in the community, he doesn't only just train West football players. He trains kids at Wood. He trains kids at Lenape and Unami and everywhere. And he's such a great guy. He's great to the kids. And I'll tell you, the West team is just really fortunate to have him.
Straight back to pass, Oriole. Look, they all throws it over the middle. He's going to throw it over the intended receiver, Jay Camburn.
Bagnell and Dent, good pressure. They get in Oriole's face. It's going to be 3rd and 4. And again, you gotta love the characters that he's down 35-0. Now 33 seconds to go. They've held West scoreless in this third quarter thus far as the clock runs under 30 seconds now. And you gotta love that.
Well, you do. Tom, We got a special treat after the game. Tom White will be going down for his annual sideline report. Maybe you can find Joe Holm and see if you can talk to him for a couple minutes. The third down and about 4. This will be the last 3. The last will be the last play of the third quarter. Oriole with a handoff to Picciotti. He's got the first down, breaks it inside the 30-yard line to about the 25, and that will end the third quarter. We have a man down for CB West. That's Jeff Mitchie.
He's their center.
But there are triple zeros right now. We have finished 3 quarters of play. The score, Central Bucks West 35, Central Bucks East nothing on your Barblin scoreboard. We'll take a break and be right back.
The internet is now open. Net carrier. You can shop on the net. You can mail on the net. You can do research on the net. Net carrier. You can invest on the net. You can even meet exciting new people on the net. Like me, net carrier. But you have to get on the net to do it. Which means you need Net Carrier. At Net Carrier, they give you unlimited internet access for as little as $13.95 a month. Plus free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. It's fast, it's fun, it's affordable. It's Net Carrier. And it will make all your friends jealous. Except me. Get Net Carrier by calling toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED to get free software, a free mousepad, and a free 30-day trial. Call toll-free 1-877-ALL-SPEED.
Who's the man? It's a birthday. I'm the man. It's a birthday.
Exercised lately?
We're all different.
We have one thing in common. The first time we were offered marijuana, we said what was on our mind. Tom White at One Memorial Field, 35-0 on the Barblin Carpet One scoreboard. Mike Oriole on 1st and 10 hands the ball off and carrying it for 78 short yardage is Dave Camburn on again. They were trying a little bit of a reverse action, wing back reverse. Get about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Driving the ball down to about the 17-yard line. West, you got to think if they go in and score, you're going to see a lot of fresh faces out there. Clock continuing to run as we are in a situation under the mercy rule where a team having a 35-point lead. The clock will continue to run non-stop, and that is why the third quarter moves along so efficiently and quickly. 1st and 10 back to the off. It is the handoff to Picciotti. Picciotti won't get much. Second and 4. Picciotti won't get much. He won't get the first down. Good penetration by the east line. Bobby Holmes up in there. Jeremy Mitchell in there. 34 from his linebacker spot. Bench in there. Lots of pressure. They stood dusting up. And that's a tough task. I mean, even with a head of steam, he's a tough guy to neutralize it all. And East is able to do it on that play. They got a big 3rd and 3 play here. See if they can hold it. I would hand it to Picciotti here and just go simple up the middle, but you wonder if they might not try that rollout action with Oriole. Now it's simple. No, it is the pitch back to Camburn. Puts it on the ground, and it's going to be. Does he get the ball back? He gets the ball back, but it'll be 4th down. So what happened was he did the pitch back, but he kind of got it behind Camburn. Camburn couldn't hold on to it. Did well to recover the ball.
Well, what happens when you run the option? They'll talk to Mike Oriole about this. As you come down the line of scrimmage and you're about ready to pitch, you have to shuffle and slow down your feet. And the pitch, when you pitch, you got to look it in to the guy. And he doesn't do it. It almost like he kind of wildly got it back there, and he kind of threw it behind Camburn.
We have a hole on the offense. That penalty decline.
And what did I say between quarters? What did I say to you between quarters?
You told me that we hadn't had a penalty yet.
Yeah, there you go. I should have known. Third play into the 4th quarter. Yep, ding. Hold it. However, it's declined. So we still haven't had a penalty yet. So they'll take the play, obviously, because they want to force West to do something. It's 4th down and just shy of 10 yards to go. Single step back, wing to the right, man in motion now. It's Giacomo rolling to the left side. Under a rush, throws the ball. He's got a man. He's got the first down inside the 10. Almost tiptoed Kenyon into the end zone. Ted Kenyon has developed into a nice little receiver there. They get the first down.
Here's Oriole. Great composure here, Bob. Jeremy Mitchell is going to absolutely drill him if he lets that ball go. Kenyon, good job to catch it. Almost is able to tightrope, because if he could have got his balance, he could have been down the sideline.
You know, having played football, and I played a little quarterback, and when you play stand-line, everybody has at one time. A lot of people have it at one time or another. As a right-hander, there is nothing tougher than to roll to your left and throw that ball, and throw it. He almost threw it behind himself there and still put it right on the numbers. 1st and goal for TD West. Oreo hands it off to Cotty. He's a 5. He's in the end zone. Now, that doesn't get much easier than that. He just busted through that left side of the line once again. All he had to do was keep his feet. He was untouched into the end zone. 41-0 with 9:16 to go in the 4th quarter.
And just as West scores, you can score a great deal down there at Holbert. That VW Porsche and Audi dealership. 611 in Warrington. Since 1954, the Holbert family has been providing the kind of personalized attention that you'd expect to receive from the family. Stop in and tell them that myself and Bob sent you.
Please. Tell them they push the kick up. They have a flag down. There was another flag earlier. They roughed the kicker before. They roughed him again.
That's right, they did rough the kicker.
I forgot all about that one. They roughed the kicker. So again, Cumberly will get to kick the pop up from the 45-yard line of these. And these are things that, the first one was just a flat out smoked them. This one looked like it kind of rolled into him, but they called it. It's a proper call. But 42-0 with 9:16 to go in this 4th quarter. Dead ball, personal foul. Roughing the kicker. This way, 15-yard on the kickoff. So as if West needs more of a break, the Barb Lynn Carpenter on scoreboard showing a 42-0 West leading East.
And we know that nobody does it better than the Carpet 1 Barb Lynn scoreboard. And that family-owned and operated business for over 50 years. Great opportunity to get in there and get an estimate from them. They're right there at 640 North Main Street, Doylestown. You can call them if you'd like it, 315-348-8186. There you see the score, 42-0 on our Barb Lynn Carpet 1 scoreboard.
Well, I hate to say I'm not totally surprised by the score. I mean, even the most ardent of East fans would have been very shocked if East had pulled off the upset. It would have been an upset of mythical, biblical importance. But hey, you know what? They hung in there. They really have. You got to look at it half to half. It's 7-0 in the second half when you look at that. Kickoff is high and again short. They'll call for the fair catch. And they'll take it right there.
Some of the guys in there for West on the kickoff, Jeff Johnson, Andy Schmidt in there. Mike Petty getting some of his younger players some time to play. CBW's going to take a timeout right now, Bob.
Well, they want to get their kids in there and get them instructed.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've always liked about Petty is that anytime his team gets in a tough spot, he'll call timeout, get him over, talk to him, get him composed. And in this spot, it's very important. He wants to get everybody in the right spot, not try to run them in and out while the game's going on. So smart play, get them in the spot. You can see them moving guys over, getting their heads all lined up, and then he'll shuffle them out there. And guess what? You know what time it is.
It's time for more pizza. I'm never going to ask enough of Max Pizza. Never get enough of going over to the family restaurant on 138 West State Street in Doylestown. Got good pizza, nice sausage to go with it. Nicely tasty. If somebody wants a hoagie, they got it just the way you like it. Good Italian food, and then you just wash it down at the end. That good water ice. Oh, baby, I can taste it. I'm going there after the game. I don't know about you. I'm going to be there. Look for him.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'll be the big guy eating all the pizza in the back.
That Natch is right down the street here from the stadium, a student favorite. After these East and West games, you can't even get in the door.
I'm a celebrity. I'll get in the door. I'm also a big spender. Pitch goes back, carrying the ball for East to see who that is. Make sure we got the number right. I think that was still Mark Hughes in the game.
Hughes has had some really tough runs. Been a bright spot tonight for this East team. And you can see some of the new shirts there for West. Pat Jarrett now, number 13, calling the signals. Pat Jarrett had a couple brothers, Matt, play here, played on a couple of the West championship teams. His brother, one of his other brothers, punted 2 years ago for this West team. So just another group of boys having great careers here at West.
Hughes in motion. Colasetti still in quarterback. Kind of a blown play there for Colasetti. Keeps the ball himself. I know he's got about 5 yards to make it third and about 2. And, actually, if I'm going to go over and get the pizza, I got to ride in something. I got to find me a hog.
You got to get yourself right down there to Montgomery Cycle Center. They're our local sponsor of this portion of our game. And remember, they moved from Hatfield in their new showroom located just off Route 309. Get down there, get yourself one of those nice bikes.
My favorite is, the ATVs when I do my Philly Fanatic. You know what I'm saying here? And anyway, third down really short, about a yard to go for the first down. Everybody in tight. Handoff goes, getting the first down, and then some, carrying the ball is Stock. Mike Stock gets the first down. He'll get it out over the 30 to the 35-yard line. It's the right side of the offensive line for East. Did a nice job in pushing the play.
Stock, a good big hole in there, runs it upfield, gets some big yardage. John Kreider, number 27, into the game. Coming off the field, Max Domingo for East. We'll try to get some of these guys' names for you. Ben Bullock at defensive line for West now. Also in there, John Bear, number 61.
I'll tell you what, the umpire got nailed on that one, too. Right in the middle. First 10 ball to 35-yard line. Colasetti back to pass. Ball into the right. Look, got a man. Oh, he can't quite get it to him. Had a man, could not quite get it to him. There was 47 on the reception. That would be Pat Sheeran as he rolled to the right. Now, that rollout worked. He tried it, instead of sort of looping it in there, he tried to gun it. And Sheeran just run it very well by the West defense.
Dennis Riley in on defense for West. Also, now Zach Ingram in there. He's in the secondary. Actually, Zach's been playing most of the time. 35. Bobby Warden in there. We remember his brother, Scotty Warden, had a big career here at West.
Deep handoff goes and carrying the ball for some yardage on the plays.
That's Taylor.
Taylor and McKay. We remember Scotty Warden in the championship game in Altoona. Big run. He made me look like a genius. Yeah, I think Scotty Warden, they do that little pitch to Warden on the next play. He'll get some big yardage. 80 yards later, I'm a football aficionado genius.
Adam Stahl in the game now for West. Also number 42 in there. That's Nick Cliggett. So Mike getting some of these younger guys from playing.
His older brother Dennis played for West. Third and about 6 to go. Clock moving just under 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Back to pass. Now throws it across the middle. Oh! Just falling down as it looked like the feet got caught up there. The pass looked like it was a good pass, but not able to get to it. Jason Ware, he was supposed to throw some big receptions.
Jeff Stacy did a good job to come up on him. As number 25, Joel Coe, playing into the secondary, was able to get a nick on Jason Ware there. Also there, 32 for West. Adam Scholl makes a nice play to help deflect that ball. And West East has got a punt.
Davis will punt the ball away. He'll get it. Kind of a squibbler here coming up and getting the ball. Carrying it out. Breaking out to the right side and being brought down was number 22, and that was Andy Schmidt. Tried to break it to the outside. Could not do so. And Tom, once again, we want to take that ride into Doylestown and go to Van Treskes. What can we get there?
Well, let me tell you, Van Treskes, you know it's located at 145 West State Street. They have the largest and latest inventory in all of Bucks County. You always get a great fit at Van Treskes where We know Lenny and the staff over there will always gift wrap your purchase free of charge. Call them over there. 215-348-3139. Timeout once again was taken by West. Now we're going to have new offensive players on the field. And Tom White, with a little under 4 minutes to go, around 4 minutes going to get. Tom's going to say goodbye to us for a few minutes, but he'll be back on the sideline, magically reappearing. You look for him in his very dapper, charcoal gray Van Crutch's vest with a great looking shirt. Tom, you going down the field, and I'll carry it home from here. Timeout taken by Central Bucks West. They lead 42-0 with 4:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Reason for the timeout, of course, you're going to see a lot of new faces in this game right now, as West has secured the victory, I guess you'd have to say. Secured the victory, they're going to go to Nash Pizza, of course, once again at 138 West State Street, Doylestown, Pennsylvania, for the best in Italian family dining. Call 215-345-8822. Go over there, get pizza, all the good food. Nash, for the best in Italian food. On 1st and 10, new names into the game, carrying a loss on the play on the carry. We'll try and get those numbers for you. I think that was Andy Schmidt on the carry. New quarterback is Pat. We need to make sure we got this right. I want to get our numbers right here. With Patrick Jarrett is in the game. A lot of new numbers, and we'll get to it as we go along here. So no gain on the back, a little bit of a loss. Quarterback is Joseph Giacomo. And he'll hand the ball off. Carrying it for very little. So Joseph Giacomo, another Giacomo in the game now. Patrick Jarrett on the carry. He'll get about 2 or 3. Clock continues to move. Under 3.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. West with the victory secured. They will continue undefeated and continue as the top team in the area. Number 1, Central Bucks West. Number 2, of course, Doylestown. And it's just a few weeks away from happening when those two teams will clash right here at War Memorial Field. 3rd and about 7. Giacomo. He'll hand the ball off, getting a little bit of yardage. Oh, he's carrying enough. Get the first down. Let's see who that was on the carry. That was a great individual effort getting the first down. I think that may have been Jarrett. Yeah, Patrick Jarrett. 5'10", 220-pound junior. But we talked about his family. Great bloodline for CBW family all the way. Will be a first down. The clock will continue to run. Under 2.5 to go in this fourth quarter. Some new people in there. See number 71, Jacob Sands is in the game. Looks like Jeff Johnson's in the game at split end. Number 61, John Bale also in the game. On the other side of the ball, trying to get some numbers for East as well. Pitch goes, he's carrying the ball. There is James West, one of Tom White's favorite people. He'll get about 8 yards on the carry. You see Eric Bass in the game. A lot of the number 12, Drew Nishiyama is in the game for East. Number 56, Jerry Pender's still in the ball game. A lot of the starters still in. Bob Holmes is in the game for East. 23 is Scott Benham. He's been in a good part of the game. Gary Lucas is on the line for TD West. 2nd and short. And now carrying the ball. We have a new player in the game. He'll lose yardage on the play. That's Aaron Kennedy. He's a sophomore quarterback, 5'10", about 160 pounds, wearing number 80. You don't think he's number 80 playing quarterback, but there he is. Now we're going to be, by the time they snap the ball, we'll be inside a minute. So this game is coming to a close. A good second half for East, holding Mighty West to only 7 points. East making some good strides, though. This is a team that will be heard from in the future. This is a learning year for them, a lot of underclassmen. Third down at about 7. Ball's on the ground, and West will keep the ball. But it'll be 4th down, and they will punt the ball away. So the clock will continue to move. We're inside 40 seconds to go. Well, they're not going to punt the ball. They're just going to hold on to it now.
Looks to me like Giacomo is back in the game. They'll hand the ball underneath and carrying it for short yardage. Is Mark Magnuson came in. 5'10", 107-pound running back, junior. The clock will stop briefly while they take possession. No, it won't. It will continue to run along, and that will do it. So the game will come to an end with Central Bucks West on the Barb Lynn Carpet One scoreboard, cruising to a 42-0 victory over Central Bucks East. The teams come to the center of the field for the traditional handshake. Central Bucks West moves on. They will continue on and head for that big clash in the first weekend in November against North Penn. It'll be Penn versus Penn. Of course, we will have that game. The teams come to the middle of the field. They exchange handshakes. We'll take a